Hello. Um, I'm this morning bringing you a bit more accurate information about what I gave to my son when he was aged 6, and he'd been showing signs of autism for about 3 years at the time, since the age of 3. I can almost remember it was the day he started preschool. He acted really strangely, and that's when I noticed that there was something wrong with him. Um, But for a year I was in denial, and then I went into the class when he was in his second year of preschool. He was 4, and then I saw him with the other children, and I recognized that there was something seriously wrong with his, general demeanor, and he just looked like he was out of place with the normal children. But for years we've been having physical problems with him, but not he was showing a lot of intelligence early on. So I didn't that really made me not think he was autistic. So he seemed to develop autism. That's what I'm saying. It was like an attack on us. Um, so when he was 6 years old, we went to get him assessed, and if he'd been assessed as severely autistic, we would have got a lot of compensation. And if he'd been assessed as normal, he would have got absolutely nothing. Well, what we got was reduced prices to enter the zoo, and that was about it. I think travel would be free until he was 12. Not all travel, but some buses or the buses. Anyway, so we didn't get a penny compensation. So I decided to invest in my son's getting better, in his healing. So I spent money. Well, first of all, I spent time studying, and then I started spending my money on um, some supplements. Well, what I found out from studying was that if um, if children show autism from the day they're born, you could stop their. It could be a milk and a reaction to milk. Now I'm not sure which milk they're talking about. I think they're talking about cow's milk, but that wouldn't have applied because I was feeding him myself. So then if they have autism from a later age, they say it's wheat that has got into um, his gut, and he's allergic to it. Sorry, I'm stuttering. He's allergic to the wheat, gluten, and so you need a gluten-free diet. Um, the other one, the reaction to cow's milk would be casein or casein. Um, so what I'm going to now give you is the recipe I gave my son, which overnight helped him. And I must say that it started off with niniku, which is Japanese, sorry, garlic. If you give them garlic, that will chelate the metals. So garlic every day. Excuse me. So then I would also add, um, okay, this is a 3-day supply of um, um, vitamins. So B6. So you get your B6 and you make it so that there is 25 milligrams per day. So that's 75 milligrams, and B1 75 milligrams, and 1 zinc, calcium, and magnesium. I gave him 1 tablet daily. Magnesium is important for autistic children. And the reason I gave him that is not for the calcium, but for the zinc. and the magnesium is also, as I said, good. So I think it was a nature-made big capsule, but I was going to give him a third of it per day. So what I did was I used a wooden pestle and dish and ground it down, and then put it in hot water with cocoa. Now, sorry, not cocoa, Milo or Milo. And then I used, there's vitamin D in Milo, which is not bad. There's vitamin D in Milo, and there are B vitamins in Milo. So then, to make it more delicious, I put skimmed milk in, which has got vitamin E in. That was where he was getting his vitamin E. And it also has vitamins B1 and B2 in it. So I just added that to the other vitamin B1 and B2. No, there was no B2, there was just B1 and B6. So then I put in some condensed milk because that had magnesium in it. So I made that up fairly thick and put in the powdered vitamins, and that was it, I think. Yeah. Then, sorry, wasn't it? Then I gave him fish oil, 1 capsule per day, and this is good for the immune system, and it's also good for the lungs. So he was diagnosed with asthma, but now he doesn't have asthma. And then vitamin E was basically coming from the skim milk, but it's also in egg, margarine, and oil. So now he's 12 years old now, and I give him slightly different things. I give him zinc, B6, actually 50 milligrams, but I might reduce it because it's a high dose. Really, is 100 grams a day for an adult, and he's taking half, which is 50 milligrams, 100 milligrams. So he's taking 50 milligrams. I might reduce that. So zinc, B6. He's also on multivitamin B tablets, which are orange, and I don't think they have vitamin 6, B6 in. So he has half of one of those every day. So then he has zinc, B6, vitamins B. Then he has a fish oil capsule, nature made, and a vitamin E capsule. And he seems to be doing very well. But I have just recently discovered that vitamin B12 is another great option for autism. And I don't know if it's in his multivitamin B supplement or not. But anyway, please look into vitamin B12 for autistic children. So thank you for watching.